roles in it. I got very good at it. Kind of brilliant. It was my art. Started getting paid for it. It was as if I had found my calling. I wore outrageous outfits when I dominated women. Lace and silk and leather. And I used props. Whips, handcuffs, ropes, dildos. There was nothing like this in tax law. No props, no excitement, and I hated those blue corporate suits. Although I wear them now from time to time in my new line of work, and it does serve quite nicely. There were no props in corporate law. No excitement, no wetness, no erect nipples, no delicious mouths. But mainly, there was no moaning. Not the kind I'm talking about anyway. This was the key. I see now. Moaning was the ultimate thing that seduced me and got me addicted to making women happy. When I was a little girl, I watched these women in the movies making loud, making strange, orgasmic, moaning noises. And I used to laugh. It got strangely hysterical. I couldn't believe that big, outrageous, underworld sound like that came out of women. I longed to moan. I practiced it in front of a mirror on a tape recorder, moaning in various keys and various tones. But always when I played it back, it sounded fake. I mean, it was fake. It wasn't rooted to anything sexual really, but only my desire to become sexual. But when I was 10, I had to be really badly once. On a car trip, it lasted for almost an hour. And when I finally got to pee in this dirty little gas station, it was so exciting. I moaned. I moaned as I peed. I couldn't believe it, me moaning in a Texaco station in the middle of Louisiana. I realized right then that moans are connected to not getting what you want right away and with putting things off. I realized that moans were the best when they caught you by surprise. They came out of this hidden, mysterious part of you that was speaking its own language. I realized that moans were in fact that language. So, I became a moaner. It made most men anxious. Frankly, it terrified them. I was loud and they couldn't concentrate on what they were doing. They lose focus, and then they lose everything. We didn't make love in people's houses. The walls were too thin. I got a reputation in my building, and people stared at me with contempt in the elevator. Men thought I was too intense. Some called me insane. I began to feel bad about moaning. I became quiet and polite. I started making noises into a pillow. I learned to choke my moan, hold it back like a sneeze. I started getting headaches and stress-related disorders. I was becoming hopeless when I discovered women. I discovered that most women love my moaning. But more importantly, I discovered how deeply excited I got when other women moaned. When I was responsible for their moaning. I made love to quiet women and found this place inside them, and they shocked themselves in their moaning. I made love to moaners, and they found a deeper, more penetrating moan. It was kind of a surgery, a kind of delicate science, finding the tempo, the exact location, or home of the moan, that's what I call it. Sometimes I found it over women's cheeks. Sometimes I snuck up on it, off the record, quietly discarding the surrounding alarms and moving in. Sometimes course.